Good morning, guys. We're hanging out in the office this morning, taking a look at what's happening come later this afternoon. By the way, happy Easter to everyone that is celebrating today here across West Texas, the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle, the Oklahoma, well, it's called Western Oklahoma, or so, not all of Oklahoma. But what I've got going on behind me here, just what the SPC is saying for today, and then a couple of our products here. For today, the SPC, a slight risk for parts of West Texas, Northwest Texas, parts of the Texas Panhandle, and parts of southwestern Oklahoma for today. But they're keeping their eye on today is hail, high wind, and the possibility for an isolated but weak tornado. What we're keeping our eye on is basically the same thing. Keeping an eye on the opportunity for a tornado, basically from about Wellington, Texas, out over toward about Altus, and then you make your way off down to the south and east. For today, the tornado probability about 2% or so, and really it is a weak spin-up is all that we're looking at for today. But really, it's the severe weather just kind of in general, you know, and we do have a plume of severe weather possible all the way up into parts of central Kansas, truly, for today. Main threats, again, high wind and hail. I think for the most part today for your Easter Sunday, if you're out there celebrating, don't change any plans. Just kind of keep an eye to the sky, keep an ear to what's happening with the weather. You know, you can always follow things, you know, get an app on the old iPhone, or if you've got a tablet, I'm sure there's an app you can get for this as well. I prefer the Wonderground app, but that's just me. But, you know, severe weather basically from about Shamrock, Texas, as you make your way back down toward Midland or so, and we'll call it about 200 miles to the east of that. And, you know, as you look at everything, as you head into the afternoon, your afternoon radar looks a lot like this, depending on which model you look at, but a handful of supercells that fire along the Texas and Oklahoma border, even back up into parts of Kansas, and then draping their way back down toward Midland. And again, the main concern for the severe weather today, high wind and hail with an opportunity for an isolated tornado, mainly to the south of Childress, Texas today. So there's kind of weekend Easter update for today, and kind of what the SPC is watching, what we're keeping our eye on in terms of severe weather.